What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. I have been looking forward to making this video for a while.
Yes.
Basically since Taylor's birthday, because that's when I got to go and tour Harmony of the Seas when it was docked in Port Canaveral.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, just to briefly explain the experience, this was done with Gold Gal Getaways, so I went there on behalf of Gold Gal Getaways, and I had a maximum of about, what, 3 hours?
Yeah, I think it was about 3 hours.
To tour a ship that holds 6,000 people. My anxiety level wasn't that bad, surprisingly, but I was definitely rushing from place to place, trying to get as much video as I could, and I even actually rented a lens specifically to try and shoot this, and I think I shot myself in the foot, because learning moment here, and I'm starting to ramble, but I try to shoot everything in 4K because I had a full frame lens, and the picture looks really good, but I don't think that I got enough, like, long enough pieces, but we'll see how it goes. Before
Josh continues here, because if you can't tell, he's like really excited. But anyway, the reason we are talking about this is because
that might be important.
Josh always forgets to like get the point across like in the beginning. He eventually gets there, but we need to tell you. So we are going on our very first group cruise as the WDW Couple with Gold Gal Getaways, and you are invited to come along. Now, for this group cruise, all you have to do to book it is click the link in the description and fill out the quote form. And you can pick whatever kind of room you want, you know. There's a whole process that goes into it, but we would love if you would be able to join us.
Yes.
And this is going to be on the Harmony of the Seas with Royal Caribbean, and it starts January 26, 2020, so this coming January. It's a 7-night Eastern Caribbean cruise. We are so excited because it is our first Royal Caribbean cruise, and if you can't tell, Josh is getting very anxious over there to talk about everything he got to see on the ship.
Without further ado, so part of the tour was we first went into the staterooms and looked at those. I'm actually really not going to talk about them. I thought I would, but the reason I'm not going to talk about them is because I don't think that they necessarily really pertain to like the cruise, so to speak. I mean, they are beautiful rooms. I did get some video. I'll talk about a few. We saw a Crown Loft suite, which is also a balcony. So this is a 2-story stateroom, and it's a suite. There's a bathroom upstairs. There was a bathroom downstairs. I think the bed upstairs was like a full or queen.
I want that.
Yeah, it's amazing. It was amazing to see. And
I did watch a video of it once.
And it's a beautiful view from the bed, just looking out through to the veranda. And some of these clips, you're going to see other people in them because this was a tour that Royal Caribbean put on for all travel agents. It wasn't just specifically for us. The other room that I thought was really cool, this was an Aqua Theater suite. This was very cool. It's all one level. But
it's 2-bedroom too, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's a 2-bedroom. And what's really cool, though, about this is, yes, it's large, a ton of space, but the veranda has 2 sides. So one side of the veranda comes out to a point, and on one side you can look out over the ocean. It's at the back of the ship. And on the other side of the veranda overlooks the Aqua Theater. So you don't actually have to go down and get seating. You can sit right there at your veranda every night and watch it.
And if you don't know, Royal Caribbean has an Aqua Theater. And coming from Disney Cruise Line, they don't have an Aqua Theater. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically where they do a like dive show into this giant like pool area.
Yeah, they do a lot of different things.
Yeah, I have seen some videos of other people that have done Royal Caribbean cruises, and the Aqua Theater looks amazing. So I would love to have an Aqua Theater view room.
Yes. That's
not what we have. We have a regular veranda, but Josh like can't contain himself over here. He literally can't.
Because this is a statement that I almost don't want to make, but I have not even sailed this cruise yet, and I might almost dare say that I might never sail Disney again. I mean, it's a beautiful ship. And, like, okay, so we've been beating around the bush here. Let's talk about all the stuff there is to do on this ship because it is unreal. So the Harmony of the Seas has 7 different neighborhoods. We have Central Park. This is a real park, real plants, everything like that. They have the boardwalk. They have what's called the Royal Promenade. They have the pole and sports zones. Then they have the Spa and Fitness Center. Then the entertainment area, and they have a youth zone. Full disclosure on this, I did not get to see the youth zone. That is a place that I really wanted to see, but I literally did not have time. Yeah, so Central Park, beautiful, great place. I don't really know what else to say about that. They have a couple restaurants up there, but it's crazy. It's a great place just to go in and relax. It's very serene and, relaxing because it's a real park. These are real plants, real trees. One thing that I will say is that the boardwalk I thought was going to be bigger. It's not as big as I thought, but there's still a lot to do. They've got an arcade.
Where's the carousel?
The carousel is at the boardwalk.
Okay.
There's the carousel, you have arcade, there's a couple of complimentary places to eat down there. They've got Starbucks right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll be spending a lot of time there, I'm sure. And then this is also the place where if you do the Ultimate Abyss, which is a 10-story dry slide, but this is also where if you do the slide, this is where you're going to end up at. It's also the same place where you're going to walk down and see the Aqua Theater.
Okay.
And the Aqua
I didn't
Theater,
realize it was near there.
Yeah. So this is all at the back of the ship.
Yeah, because it's near the rock wall.
Yep. And then they've got the rock wall. And the rock wall is not 10 stories high, but it's darn near pretty close because it's almost the same height as the slide. Thinking about things that we can do, these aren't things that we're probably going to be able to get closed off just for us. I don't know. We won't know until we have a final number after the final payment date goes through. But these are definitely things that we're going to try and figure out on the sea days.
Yeah.
Times where we can
all.
all meet up, and if this is something that you guys are interested, if a few people want to go and do the rock wall with me, come over, we'll do it together, we'll have a good time. Maybe we'll hang out on the boardwalk one night, get drinks, ride the carousel around.
I'm getting
Another thing
excited.
is, too, is that we can also have a time where we meet up and do the Aqua Theater if that's what we want to do.
Yeah.
We're trying to make this as inclusive as we can, because
with the whole group.
Right, because I think that's what it's really all about. It's really important to us that we get to meet all of you and hang out with you guys and build some new friendships. That's a boardwalk in Central Park. Pretty cool things. These are things that aren't on Disney, obviously. Yeah. So this is new. I'm excited about those. But there's more.
He's seriously you just don't understand. He's literally so excited. He is not just trying to sell you to go on a cruise. He's literally been talking about this for weeks since he filmed all this. Actually, since before he went and filmed all this stuff.
Everything that I've mentioned so far is included with what we are doing. Or is included with the price of the cruise.
Oh, yeah.
I should say. Another thing that I want to mention is that they have an ice skating rink on this ship. So it's called Studio B, and I believe that they open it up to free skating. Which I think would be really cool. So anybody's ever done that before? Taylor's only done it what?
Once.
Once?
I've only went ice skating once. I did a good job.
Yeah, you did a good job. I've been a few times, but that would be really cool to do as well. So
is 7 nights going to be long enough?
Oh, I don't know if 7 nights is going to be long enough. What Taylor was talking about is what it's called the Bionic Bar. Basically is a bartenderless bar. So you order and basically these arms make your drinks for you. It's super cool. It was very fascinating to see.
They're like robotic arms.
There are more people there watching the drinks being made than there are actually people there drinking. So
I'm definitely gonna get a drink from that bar. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was very cool. Oh, they also have laser tag on the ship. This was not something that we got to experience or see firsthand, but
I didn't realize
there is laser tag. I do believe that it is also included. As we get closer, I think what we'll do is we'll make an official group of people who are actually going, and then we'll be able to communicate and talk about making a schedule and what people want to do, because we also know that other people or whoever's going will want to do things themselves. Yeah. You don't want to hang out with us the whole time. You don't want to get bored of us. So, but we can move over to the Royal Promenade, which is where this bar is at. There's also, I think the Royal Promenade also has the Sky Bar. So it's the Rising Tide Bar, which rises and descends 3 decks.
What?
So, yeah. So you can start on deck 5, and then it didn't actually do it while we were there. So maybe it doesn't do it until they're out to sea or something else.
In the evening or something?
But it'll literally go up to deck, what does it say?
It goes 5, 6, 7, 8.
It goes up to deck 8, which I think is the same deck as Central Park. For Taylor and I, going on the Fantasy, the spa is our go-to thing. It's so relaxing. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. And this does not have the same thing. They don't have as much space devoted to what would be called Senses Spa or the Rainforest Room or the Rainforest Package on Disney Fantasy, but they do have something similar, which are hot tile beds, saunas, and cool, heated, scented showers. So we'll probably still end up doing that. They have another package that you can get, which includes that and They've got like these private rooms for couples with like a hot tub and like scented rose petals or something. I don't know about that stuff.
He doesn't know much about spa stuff.
But it's amazing that they have so many pools up on these decks that they would ever get crowded. They've got some awesome water slides. I saw adults up there, so don't feel like only kids can do it. Taylor will be there.
No, the water slides are probably going to be mostly adults.
But there's a lot to do up there. And on the same deck as that, we have what is called the Flow Rider. They have 2 of them. And hopefully this awesome slow-mo video worked out really well that I got at the guy. He was supposed to be working, but nobody was there to do it. So he's like,
I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it myself. And he was busting it out and really working the waves, which was really cool.
Are you going to try it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So they're supposed to have 2 different sides. They're supposed to have like a beginner side where you kind of learn how the board works in the water and you do it off your knees. And then whenever you feel advanced, you can move over to the other side where you can then eat the deck and have water run up into your nose probably. That'll be what happens to me. So
you know how to snowboard though, so
it's a totally different thing. Man, there's just so much to do.
The zip line's up there.
The zip line is also up there.
Just so you are aware, there is a lot included with the price of the cruise. That's the nice thing about cruising compared to going to the theme parks is you pay your one price for your cruise for both people or however many people are in your party, and you basically don't have to spend any more money if you don't want to. So obviously none of the alcoholic drinks are included in that regular price of the cruise. But most food options are included and all these activities, which is really nice.
One thing I will say is that like Coke products or Pepsi products, soda is not included on a Royal Caribbean. So that is something like if you have to have it, there is a package that they have that will be extra. I think we've already been talking with Pam about doing a giveaway to somebody for in the group, obviously for a free soda package or beverage package, I guess. And I think they do have alcoholic beverage packages as well.
Yes, they do. That's what's different.
That might be something that we look into this time.
Something I am super excited about. Royal Caribbean just completely renovated their private island. Perfect Day at Coco Cay.
Yes.
Is it Coco Cay or Coco Key?
I say Coco Key. Some people say Coco Cay.
Because Castaway Key is spelled exactly the same. With
it
the
is.
C-A-Y. It's probably Key.
Who cares?
But anyway, it's basically a full water park on their island.
Yes.
And then it's the ocean because it's an island.
And the reviews for it have been phenomenal. Through the roof, blowing it out of the park with this place.
They have a hot air balloon like they have at Disney Springs.
Yes.
And there's all kinds of excursions you can do at the island as well. Yep. But something that's really nice about this island, because it's Royal Caribbean's private island, it is included with your cruise.
Yep.
So this whole water park, you just go enjoy it.
We'll see. I am super excited for this. And I hope if you're thinking about it and you can do it, please come along. I'm telling you, we are going to have a blast.
We are.
This is going to be so much fun. It's going to be a first time for us, like I've said before. And I don't even know what else to say. I'm just ready to go. I'm ready. Is January here yet? I gotta run how many miles? And then I don't know if I'm gonna run at all. I might just take those weeks off and then we're gonna do the cruise.
Yeah, not long after marathon weekend.
Yes.
So
yes.
Well, hopefully you can join us on our first group cruise on Royal Caribbean's Harmony of the Seas, which sets sail on January 26th. So if you would like to join us, you can fill out a quote that you can find in the description, or you can just go to gogalgetaways.com and fill out a quote form there.
Yep.
So let us know, have you ever sailed on a Royal Caribbean cruise before? And also let us know if you plan on joining us on our first group cruise.